Band-Maid. What we missed or didn't know. There was actually quite a bit. Not only just from the audio side of things. There's a lot of things in there that we didn't realize.
Miku and Saiki, who was doing that one that had the little squeak.
So it was Saiki up in there, and
I saw a lot of people talking about that also.
Yeah, they're saying that it was Saiki in there, and I have the track separated. I'm going to be doing a bigger breakdown on this, but a lot about the integration with the anime. Shout out to Liz for putting this together for us, and Mikoto. Discussions also emphasize the song's connection to Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Fans noted many fun facts. One being that Band-Maid members Kanami Akane provided motion capture for the lead characters, guitar and drum scenes, respectively. Fans debated whether some screams were done by Saiki or different band members. And I want to really separate tracks and take a look into this, but one commenter played, Saiki herself confirmed on X that it is her scream at the end, even by teasing those who didn't recognize her voice and calling them non-recyclable rubbish. One of the funny insults exchanged between two protagonists of the anime, among other niceties such as gorilla drummer. I was one of those non-recyclable rubbish. About Kanami having a song ready before the request for the anime, she actually presented them several songs, but Ready to Rock was the first one, and that's the one they chose. So she did have songs ready. I thought that which makes sense. I have a feeling she has like catalogs of songs ready. Right? Yeah, she probably has tons of songs.
We've heard that she just writes music constantly and throws a bunch out, and then also has like an archive of 1,000 songs that she's just never done anything with. She can probably just pull it out, something out of the back of her pants, and just throw it at any anime that asks her to if she wanted to. But this one was fucking awesome.
And another person was mentioning, if you watch the video closely, which Champ and I are really good at that, there's a brief shot where the scream is ongoing and Saiki just puts her mouth wide open instead of doing what you expect for lyrics at that point. I'm still not positive, but that tip it further towards Saiki to me. I think it's safe to say it's Saiki, and I feel bad not realizing that. During the behind the scenes footage of the band recording motion capture, they are shown performing a cover song called Ghost Dance by Light, which Champ and I will be reacting to that at some point so we could check it out, which was released 16 years ago. Fans are praising Band-Maid not only for performing a new energetic spin to the song, but for making the original version popular again. And then a bunch of people were telling us how they were doing that cover and it sounded completely different. And they've done a cover in the past that sounded completely different than the original, and I can't remember what song it was. This was like near their first album. Band-Maid's cover from Rock is a Lady's Modesty is what brought me here. I've watched the jam session in the anime multiple times now because this piece of music is stuck in my head. I love it. I'm glad the cover brought attention to your music. So that's cool. It's cool to see a song that came out so long ago after a band does a cover. It just ignites it again. We see that all the time in the music industry. People do a badass cover or something and it just blows it up even further. So that's really cool for that band.
I'm glad that anybody's going to be picking up on the music from the show. That's always sick to me. Like when they had Choose Me come out on that one album, on that one show. What was it? Black Lotus or something like that?
Yeah. Jordan was saying it was Honey by Muck is what their cover was. And that was completely different too.
Before. Muck's pretty good, actually. I don't recall that song, though. I don't recall that cover at all for some reason.
Because when you hear the song, I didn't know it was a cover when I first heard the song until somebody told me.
Okay.
So a little note.
I'm not surprised that Saiki has the ability to do that scream thing. It's just that we don't normally hear her do that. That's usually reserved for Miku.
Wait, she doesn't have the ability? Yes, she does.
No, I said I'm not surprised.
Okay. I thought you said you're surprised she doesn't have the ability. I was like, wait, what?
No.
Did anyone else hear that?
I'm more surprised that she's never done this before, or if she has, that like it's been hidden enough to the point where we didn't notice it before. Because usually this is reserved for Miku. That spot is usually reserved for Miku. But it sounded really good. It did sound very similar to Miku's scream until the very end with that squeaky thing, which is funny that like we called that out as a difference in the sound of the scream, and obviously it's a different person doing it, so it makes sense that it would have this different inflection onto the end of it.
Shout out to Liz, who helps us with this show and putting everything together. She made some editor notes for this. So there are parallels between the music video and the anime, both focusing on the drummer and guitarist. Additionally, you get images of normal school day where people are complacently sitting and studying. Then it is also suddenly contrasted by images of the main characters, colorful, rebellious side, completely changing the tone of their surroundings as they own their musical power and challenge the status quo, including a shaking up zombie-like students. She said it reminded her of the Deo sequence from the movie Beetlejuice, which, yes, I remember that.
Of course.
This person here said, I understood why the intro started with the guitar and drums. I got goosebumps when the two main characters, Micha-chan and Chan's performance were linked. It is so cool how far will Band-Maid go? And I'm really looking forward to listening to as a wait person. I think they mean as like a waiter or whatnot. So at its core, the new anime is about identity, challenging what it means to be ladylike or high class and what traits an ideal woman should have. Band-Maid also challenged genre of metal by combining femininity, dressing as maids, integrating kawaii culture with grit and power that metal music offers. Neither are mutually exclusive and aren't necessarily bound to the rules. After all, the point of metal is so to break the status quo and fight repression. Music in general is as unique, as individualistic as the people who create it. I thought that was a pretty cool comparison with the anime and Band-Maid themselves, putting that link together. And I wonder if that was one of the reasons why they did it. But it definitely makes me want to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I think at this point, Band-Maid has done enough that, and they're popular enough that I think they probably only do things that they really feel connected to. I'm sure that this isn't the first time an anime, besides the one that we've heard, has asked them if they wanted to do something, and this one they probably really related to. So they're like, let's give them our best shit. This is something that we could really get into. I love that for them.
I would love to hear what you all think. Let us know down in the comments down below if you're watching this later on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, guys. If you guys enjoy this show, again, we do this every Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can go on Discord and share stories with us.